Come watch me commentate with my shitty bike.
Alright, fuck. This live event will begin in a few moments. Okay. Alright, make sure it doesn't... What the fuck are we waiting for? We're waiting for It's Me to skip the fucking... Why is it black screen? If this thing crashes, I'll snap. Like, the game. I mean...
Well, it looks like
Way! Alright. Let's go out and get disqualified, lads. Yes, boys. Get me out of this car ASAP. Come on, let's get it at the track.
Alright, let's drive out. Let's drive out.
Actually, I need to put in a disaster class. Hold on, let me turn my traction off. Formation. Oh, did you forget to turn on the formation lab?
No, it's on. It's on.
Oh, phew. Because I was about to say, I have to rely on the formation lab to get back in. Let me see. Let's watch the fellas put in a masterclass in the manor right now. On no TC. Shit, alright, never mind. I'm gonna park it up in the car park. Let's see if I can find a... what do you call it?
Alright.
Alright, let's see if we can find a car spot, a place to park it up. Oh, yeah, here we go, here we go. We'll just park it in this parking spot right here. Put it into neutral, turn the car off. Actually, hold on, let me drive into the wall, that way the fucking thing doesn't try to reverse onto the track like a cunt. Alright, lads, get me out of this bloody car. What the hell is the man doing? So he drives onto the track and then drives off. Okay, let me see think. Alright, lads, who's on track?
Okay, so this is the first ever race in ILR history today. No pre-season, that's done with. We had an absolute disaster in Spain, followed by followed by a chaotic Malaysia in the wet, in which we saw some hilarious crashes, and we can only hope for more of that today.
No. Honestly, I think today's gonna be a mental one. I can already feel it. It's gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah, turn 1 Australia, that high-speed chicane. How fast will the cars dare to go when there's so many packed and there's so little space down there? Should be fun to see some missiles going on the inside. And the absolute tears and screams in the chat afterwards. Can't wait.
You know, I've been looking at that Red Bull, and for some reason I see the front wings are flexing on that Red Bull. It doesn't look legal.
Who are you on board with?
Taos S78.
Let's have a look.
Something looks illegal about that Red Bull. I'm sure the stewards will take a look at that one after the qualifying.
Let's just see what sort of time he's doing. I believe he's on fast lap now, isn't he? No, this is his out lap, sorry.
Alright lads, he's about to put it down, let's go.
Looks like he's took that.
Ooh, that rear end.
Lost the rear a little bit on the exit. Thankfully that wasn't part of his actual lap, otherwise he would have lost maybe a few hundreds here and there.
Missed the apex a bit.
Missed it a bit, yeah. Fortunately, he will get another couple of attempts. Although, if he's trying to just go on the soft tyres, you'd think 2 hot laps is the maximum. You don't want to do any more than that, otherwise.
Actually, yeah, you don't. Actually, preferably you don't want to do more than one. Speaking from experience, because I was in TGP2 last season. I did 2 qualifying laps on the softs and on the super softs, and they were done. They were done. Softs, I think you can get maybe 2. That is true.
So I reckon they can get away with 2, especially if he's going for a one-stop strategy on the mediums. He should be fine.
Actually, you have to realize too is that most people don't know in this game, but the 25% race tire wear and the 50% race tire wear, 25% isn't actually half what 50% is. It's like
No, yeah, no.
it's like maybe 66% more, or like or 33% less. It's not like a direct half. It's not like the difference between like 100% and a 50%. That has double tire wear. But
oh dear, missing the apex there.
yeah, I missed the apex there just a bit.
Ow.
Oh, that
he's
rear
caught-
end!
Oh dear. That is not gonna help him out. The
Oh, someone's in the
pressure's
wall.
really on. Someone's in the wall.
Oh wait, let's take a look at
Tao.
the race director. Well, that's what's going on here.
Tao goes 10th on the softs with a 28.6. Who shall we look at next, Jamie?
Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the race director. We've got. Let's see who's sitting on the top. It's Forstix, I guess you can say his name, in the Ferrari. Oh, it's a Ferrari front row with Michelangelo. That's looking pretty. They're looking pretty good on the super softs. Frisky CJ in third on the
Michelangelo
softs.
getting in the way of Skivan. Hopefully Skivan was just on an outlap, otherwise there might be a bit of controversy about that. Oh no, he was!
Wait,
Skivan's
what
on
happened?
the fast lap, and Michelangelo may have got in the way a tiny bit.
Or was he? Let's see.
That's... Skivan comes
Oh,
into the last
dear.
corner. Oh, almost goes on the grass a little bit there. He will go 12th.
Oh, yeah, that might be a Stewart's inquiry about that then, if he was held up.
Ooh, on the soft tyres, so if that was his strategy, that may be all gone now.
You know,
And he
if
will
he's.
be furious.
Yeah, he's gonna be
inside
fuming.
that-
The thing is
in that
if
banana car.
he wants to pull off a one stop, that's out because you can't do 2 laps on the softs and expect to do a one stop. You have to get bailed out by the safety car at this point.
I think he'd be okay. Those mediums can last a long time. I mean, you can. Remember, you can just about make the end if you go super soft mediums, but those mediums will be destroyed.
Super soft mediums.
Utterly destroyed. Yeah,
That's a risky one. That's a risky one to be
it's
fair.
risky, but it can be done. Let's hope someone tries it just for entertainment value. Another look. Staying on board with Skivan, I am. Going to see if he can improve. Improved in the first sector by 5 thousandths, but then was down in the second sector by 200s. Now, sector 3 is interesting. He managed a 37.6 in the last lap. Miles! So that's... Michelangelo really did him no good there. He must have held him up big time.
I love that little
Or
drift
maybe
from
he
Ski
had
Van around the final corner there. Up to
Ski Van
11%
goes
second! Oh, what a lap!
Second.
What a lap!
He's done a big boy lap there.
Oh, Parkway
25
Drive is on
turns.
pole. 24.6.
24.6, relatively early on in qualifying.
Tizik's on 25.2 on the softs. My goodness me. Oh, it's Tizik and Skivan are separated by about 60 thousandths of a second.
Oh. Travis just coming out of the pits now. Going out lap. What tires on? He's on the super softs. So he is going for that pole position, you would imagine. As he comes a bit close to Mr. Costa there. I don't know why he did that.
Who's that? Who are you watching?
Travis come past Mr. Costa down on the way to turn
Oh!
2 and got a bit close to him there. What's happened?
The two horses came racing into turn 1 and made contact.
Oh, who? You gotta give me names.
Oh, I don't know who they are, but I just came to watch Travis on a hot lap. That did not look nice though. Oh man.
I think, oh yes, Johnny, oh, he had to be careful. There's one, he had a car there, just go off slightly, trying to get out of the way, but
Who's
Johnny
that?
lost the rear end a little bit. I don't know who it was too fast. I came on board just as he was going past, I couldn't see the car. There's also a bit of smoke there as well. And Johnny lost the rear end a bit, down that sweeping bit at the end of sector 1, and he had to back out, so...
You were mentioning
Surprised me.
Travis on his lap earlier. He looks all over the place on Mercedes. Bloody hell. The rear end is all over the shop.
And goes wide, misses the apex completely there. Not what you'd expect. You'd expect him to finish quite well.
Oh, he's starting his lap. Here we go.
Here we go. Okay, hopefully he was just warming up those tyres. We're on board with Travis. We're going to stay with him for this lap, I think.
I have 20 viewers on this stream. Oh my. Wow, actually that Mercedes looks very planted now.
Oh, he's on the grass. Oh, well held. Gotta say, well
my.
Held.
That was
he
good.
Didn't swerve across. That was a good save, but that will really hamper.
He's gonna need a change of underwear after that one, though.
Oh yeah. You see Hamilton in, I think it was qualifying, where he almost lost it. And you could see how relieved he was when he made the save. I think it was just before Casino Square. Or maybe it was Casino Square where he almost lost it. How's the sector times looking for Travis? 29.2. I don't think that's too good for him. 28, let's see what happens. Where is he?
Oh, he in the grass a bit.
Oh dear, that's not going to help either. It's not a good...
What's he going to do here? It's going to put him 10th. Ooh.
10th. I've heard good things about Travis, so... This is not the best of starts. Obviously the nerves. Such a high prestige league.
The nerves are getting to him.
Yeah. Michelangelo completely cuts through because he's run out of fuel. And those soft tyres. And he's in 6th, 1.1 seconds off the pace. But that's fine on the soft tyres. Gotta wonder if any of these drivers who could actually go near that pole position on the super softs are actually going to try and finish just outside the top 10 and then try and start on the meetings.
I do believe Parkway Drive might actually have the pole for this one. I don't think anyone, unless somebody wants to absolutely push it on those supers, I don't really see anybody else beating that time.
Mr. Costa 96 is also run out of fuel, or is he on an out?
Oh, Stevens left the session.
Stevens left.
Oh, one of the Renaults. How did he not DNF?
Was that Evo 20C?
Yeah.
Yeah, vehicle damage or something. Yeah.
Wow, it's on full. How the hell did his front suspension survive that hit? What? Even the wing is still on.
Wow, I didn't see it, but
that was a very heavy impact.
Liquorbox retires. I wonder how long's left in qualifying now. Well, I think, judging from the length of the stream, there's about 5 minutes left. Let's go on board with Martin. He's on an outlap currently. And the softs, super softs leading. He's in 12th place currently, 1.3 off pace. He's only done that on the softs though, so I'm sure he's hoping he can get into that top 5 in the super softs. Oh!
What's
That's
happened?
what I like to see. Gaming Freak. Gaming Freak Plus overtook Wizard Fatty in the pit lane in qualifying.
That's actually what I like to see. But he still sat outside the Williams garage. Oh dear.
Oh, that was brilliant. Wizard thought he slowed right down the pit lane. Game of 3+ wasn't having any of that. Sped right past him.
That's the sort of mentality you
Oh,
have to have when you're racing.
love that. He's full intensity the entire time. Absolutely love it. Well, great overtake.
What an overtake.
That's the first overtake in the history of ILR. Down the pit. Oh.
A way to start things off.
Brilliant.
Oh dear. See if I can catch anyone here on a flying lap. Because I'm about to leave the session and rejoin so I can catch the start. Oh, Tizik's on pole.
Tizik's on pole.
Yeah, with a 24.6. He is 17 thousandths of a second quicker than Parkway Drive. It's going to be an absolute shootout.
Now, I think it would be good to go on board with X Forcetix. He's currently on the Super Softs, and he's going faster in Sector 1. He's currently 4th, so I think he potentially could challenge for that pole position, so let's go on board with him.
Oh yeah, he's on a flyer. His Ferrari teammate moving right out of the way for him. We go up to the line. Oh, it's 2.5 tenths off. It's a solid lap there. What is that? So that puts him just behind Parkway Drive. Martin, front row, 25.1 with a warning. So he'll need to improve on that lap if he doesn't want to get penalized for that.
Stephen retires. Will be 5th. On the softs though. It did say super softs on the race director, but maybe he went out and then decided against it.
Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look here. Let's make sure that these laps are... Okay, Tizik did have a faster lap. Okay, good. Alright. That one's under warning. Gaming Freak Plus needs to improve. So what I need to do is just, oh whatever, I'm just gonna leave the session and then rejoin in a second. That way I don't have my car in the actual race. Alright, now it's time for me to leave this session and then rejoin. Alright.
So Michelangelo's on pole with 24.4. Tizok second. Tizok is currently on a lap though. I'm going to update you. Fortunately, you can't see this right now. But he has gone faster in the first sector.
I'll join in a minute.
He's gone faster. He's up by 210.
Oh, he's on a...
With the 20. Oh, he's gone pole by 6 thousandths.
Oh!
But Tizok is up by 2/10, and if he keeps this up, if he stays 2/10 up, he will just about get pole himself. This is absolutely crucial. Coming through the final corner now, he's done that quite nicely. And Tizoc takes pole
Wow, what a man. What a
on the
man.
last second. 24 dead. Oh my god. He hasn't just snatched it. He's
Oi!
thrashed it. Oh my. Whoa. Serious pace. Jeez.
Hey, Ritson, just a quick question. Can you screenshot the race director with the actual incidents?
With the instance.
Yeah, do you know the screen? You go to the race director tab and then you hit R, is it L1 or R1? And it shows you the incidents. I
Oh
just need you
well.
to screenshot that. Just screenshot the list.
I have screenshots of it on my PS4.
Yeah. All right. All right. All
Oh,
right.
it's for CCJ has left the session. Oh no, let's hope
Oh
somebody
no.
done quickly
That's not what he wants.
before the race start. That would be disastrous. Fortunately, there is a formation lab, so hopefully that he will be able to retake control of that car. It's 22 watching now in your stream.
Oh yeah. I'm just waiting for the all clear so I can hit spectate.
When do you have to rejoin
I have to rejoin when the results screen is up.
the results screen? I'll tell you when that is.
Just let me know when the race results thing comes up and I'll join in.
The results screen is up.
Okay.
Is
And
up
now
in
it won't let me.
Halfway
Okay, good.
Drive second. Michael Angelo in third. Gamer Freak Plus in fourth. Force Sticks in fifth. Northants or Martin is in sixth. Bizarre is in seventh. Skivan eighth. Is on the softs though. Everyone else in the top seven is on the super softs. Mr. Costa 96 coming in last minute is on ninth on super softs with a 25.4. Johnny R 95 will round up the top 10 on the soft tire with a 25.5.
All right. Let's go and spectate, boys. We're on our way in. Oh my, this is gonna be a
Go.
mental race. I can feel this being a really good race. Yes, boys. So, time to go and spectate who is on pole. It's Tizoc, I believe, right? We're waiting for the formation lap. Wow, that's a very busy looking grid. Yes, boys, the green light's thrown on the formation lap is a go. So it's going to be Daniel, or Tizoc, as he goes by, leading us down into turn one, followed by Parkway Drive in the McLaren, second place. Michelangelo putting the Ferrari up into third, followed by Gaming Freaks Plus starting on the Super Softs in the Toro Rosso. On row 3, it's Forest Sticks in the Scuderia Ferrari, followed by Martin in the Force India. Baza in the other Toro Rossos on 7th, with Skeven the only driver in the top 10 besides Johnny R95, who's starting on softs. Mr. Costa 96 in 9th place in the Williams, and then Johnny R95 in 10th on the softs. Licky Blocks taking an interesting strategy with going on the mediums, starting on 11th place. It's me, 12321 in the Sauber, who's starting in the Super Softs with an interesting strategy outside the top 10. It's Frisky CJ in the Red Bull, starting on the softs, followed by Travis down in 14th on the softs. Tau S78 in the Red Bull, starting 15th on the softs, with Eva 20C in 16th on the softs. DNA Joe 17th place on the Super Softs. That's gonna be an interesting strategy. Wizard Fatty down in 18th place. He's gonna be starting on the softs in the Williams. And finally, MK Born 2000 starting in 19th, and he's gonna go for an interesting strategy on the softs. Who do you think has who do you think is the favorite to win this race?
Well, it's a tricky one. You have Skeven in 8th. I'm just wondering, is he too far down for that strategy to actually get in the race win here? 8th place, 7 guys in front of him. It's going to be interesting. Then you've got to think with safety car.
With the safety car, this.
Any the early safety car could be mental. People could not pit. It's so hard, but there's so many different ways to go about it. How long the race is, 50%, you know. It's really tricky one. I honestly think Tizoc is going to win it.
I really think it's between. I think Tizoc could be the favorite.
By so much, by like 4/10, that I really think.
I think it's his race. If he just gets a good start and manages to beat Parkway Drive in a turn 1, I think it's his race to lose. Honestly, I think if Skivan can stay out of trouble in the softs, I think he's going for a 1-stop. I think it's very questionable. I think a lot of the drivers in the back are trying to go for a 1-stop, but let's just make sure we are all.
Just gotta remember to reverse.
All right, as the 5 lights come on. And it's lights out, and away we go. Oh, the Renault was a quick jump start, and the Toro Rosso's on the wall. Oh, that's not been a good start for him, but can Tizoc hold it down into turn 1? Yes, he can. The Ferrari goes side by side with Parkway Drive. I think that is in a turn 1. Does he get the move? Yes, he does. It's Tizoc on the way down to turn 1. I believe that's Michelangelo in second, followed by Parkway Drive. And the safety car has made an appearance. Oh, and that's...
Oh, no.
I wish I could say it wasn't expected, but I really did expect the safety car. And this is gonna be mental, because what are the drivers of the Super Softs gonna do? That's all the this is Skevens to play.
This is what I've been thinking.
This is Skevens to play. This might be Skevens' race.
I was gonna say this.
He stayed out of trouble. Skeven is in 7th. He stayed out of trouble. I think he gained a place.
Now here's the thing. If Skevan not gonna pit, you'd think. And stick with the 1-stop because he's on the softs. Everyone on the Super Softs has to pit, surely. You'd think either for mediums or softs.
See here,
will be leading after this safety car.
Yeah, easily, because here's the deal. Skevan and the safety car, it'll help his softs last till about lap 15-ish, and that's an easy bolt on the mediums and go to the end of the race. It all depends on what I feel like Tizoc. I feel like if he wants to stand any chance of winning this race, ooh, I don't know, man. It depends on how long the safety car starts. Do you think if the safety car comes out, they can take these Super Softs to lap 11? Because if they stay out and take these Super Softs to lap 11, I can see them bolting on a set of mediums and going to the end. Let's take a look here. Oh, they're all staying out.
Tizoc stays out. What? Tizoc stays out.
Oh, one of the Toro Rossos will come in. Yeah, someone's coming.
One Toro Rossos.
Oh, this is gonna be
we've got Renault coming in. Evo 20C coming in. Oh, who's already
there's the safety car picked up. Oh, who was the safety car picked up? Oh, sorry, that's Tizoc. Yeah, Force India. There we go. So everyone has to stay single file, give each other just enough room to navigate. And while we're at it, let me give you the rundown after that hectic start. So Tizoc maintains pole position first. He is followed by Michelangelo, who did jump Parkway Drive with an outstanding move around the outside of turn 1. Parkway Drive is sat in 3rd in the McLaren. Forresty is Force Sticks, I believe, is up to 4th in the Ferrari. Martin's up to 5th in the Force India. Skeven's up to 6th on the Renault and the softs, and so is Johnny R95, who's in 7th. Licky Blocks has actually made his way from 10th to 8th on the mediums. Mr. Costa down in 9th in the Super Soft still. Tau S78 on the softs. DNA Joe still 11th in the Super Softs. It's me 123 11th. Travis up to 13th. CJ in 14th. And MK Born in MK Born 2015th. My Ghost in 16th. Great start to the race. Gaming Freak Plus in 17th. Eva 20C in 18th. And Wizard Fatty 101 in 19th. And Baza finally in the back in 20th place. And he's actually been disqualified. I think that's
little blocks on the mediums, who's 8th.
I think that's going to work. That might work out for him, to be honest.
That really could.
Who knows? If he can take his tires to lap 20, he can bolt on the Super Softs to the end.
Ooh.
It's a close one to call.
Not
It's a
being in
close
good
one to call.
condition.
They wouldn't be in a good condition, but still, that's a very
Oh.
close one to call.
What have those super soft tires done to you? That's really mean. I'm looking at the replay here. You've got one of the Renaults either a jump start or getting a desync. One of
Yeah, one of them got a
immediately
desync.
you see, is that a Toro Rosso? I think it just spins straight into the wall straight away. What a chaos there, and then reverses all the way across.
Why did
And then
Baza
finally
reverse
gets
off the
going.
start line? Must
But
have
yeah,
had a
that was
disaster
a
with the clutch.
chaotic start.
That was a chaotic start. But hey, let's be happy. We still have 19 drivers in the race. So this is definitely looking better than any of the preseason practices.
Yeah.
Very interesting to see though. I really think at least one of these guys are going to go take their tires to lap 10. If they can take it to the end of lap 10, they can bolt on the mediums and go to the end. Albeit, I don't know. I think doing a super soft might be a bit quicker at this stage. I don't know.
Safety car, that could definitely work.
You also need to remember.
Yeah, super soft. Yeah, that could work actually with the safety car. Yeah.
It all depends though. You have to remember that Australia is not an easy track to follow cars around, and overtaking is another story
No,
here.
it's not. Maybe that's what Tizzit was thinking.
I think that's why Tizik won. I think that's why actually the front 6 stayed out on, or the front 5, I believe it is. Or no, the front 6. I think they all stayed out in supers just because overtaking here is not easy.
But they could have already been going for the super soft strategy, and this is just going to make sure that works. Or they were going for a medium super soft strategy, and now because of the safety car, they now get a faster strategy.
I think if you're not one-stopping at this stage, you want to avoid the medium tires completely. They're not going to help.
Yeah, people be going, no, we super soft now. I'm just saying before that.
Oh yeah.
For the safety car, that's probably what they're going just to make sure they get to the end.
Yeah, that's probably a safe gamble, as the safety car takes us onto lap 4. I do believe they can make these tires last to about lap 11 now.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Some cars weaving, some cars deciding not to weave at all. Let's see if that makes a difference. Some cars just not bothering and going in a straight line.
It does. You know what? You know what matters most a lot more than warming your tires is warming your brakes. Because I've seen when the safety car comes in and people blow turn 1 because their brakes are so cold.
Oh no, that would be a disaster too.
That would be a disaster.
Oh, we get another safety car straight away. Oh, I can't. Warm your brakes, lads. Please warm your brakes. Save the second safety car to like lap 20.
Do you think?
We'll have like an exciting last few laps.
Do you think we'll see a second safety car?
Yes.
Yeah.
1 to 4 odds on ILR bet. Apparently, 1 to 4 odds of a second safety car.
I can see some.
It came out within what, a turn?
It came out within a
one
turn.
turn of the race.
Yeah.
You got one.
We did get to, yeah, what? We're on the run down to turn 3 and the safety car is already out, so obviously these drivers are very feisty and want to be very competitive.
And the safety car is out.
Yeah.
Basically what happened here.
I guess it's a good way to neutralize the start. It was actually a pretty clean start though in general. I think only one person did get a desync, so they spun on the start. But other than that, it's been pretty good. The safety car's lights are off. So this is it, lads. Tizik is going to back the pack up. He's going to sit right in front of Michelangelo in the Ferrari. Safety car's in. Look at him weaving and warming up those tires. Ooh, taking out the brake board.
As is Michelangelo. Oh, people who don't use the racing line are not going to be happy with that. Wiggling those noses about, they are. Michelangelo and Tizik, especially. Here they come.
I believe Tizik's going to try and get a slingshot run in that final corner. Oh, here we are. Here we are. It is green flags. Green flags. Oh, Michelangelo over the back of Tizik down the straight. Can I get anything done here? Can I get anything done? He has a look, sits right behind him. Ooh, brilliant stuff here. The 3 leaders are making their way down to turn 3. Can Tizik hold the line? Yes, he can. He's followed by Michelangelo and Parkway Drive, who have actually opened almost a second gap to the Ferrari behind him. Flying their way into Sector 2. It's been
Everything's been really clean on
it's
the
been a
restart.
very, it's been a very clean restart. That's all I like to see, lads.
Going down the grid there, I saw Travis and Frisky going side by side around turn 2 and 3. Absolutely, they banged the wheels a little bit, but no damage. Completely fair racing. It's good to see that there's fair and clean racing all the way down the grid.
That's all I like to see.
Although, you know, another retirement under the safety car.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, that was funny.
Travis. Oh, look at that. Oh, Travis and CJ side by side through the... Oh, CJ's going to have to cut the chicane. He's going to have to cut the chicane. That was very close. I think it's me, 1, 2, 3, acting like a bottleneck on those medium tires. As CJ's trying to hold it down the inside from the other Toro Rosso. This is actually a mental scrap here. What is this position for? I think it's for 9th place.
12. No, 12. Frisky is in 12th place. And Game of the is in...
Who's that Red Bull in front, though? There's a Red Bull that's further up the road. As Travis is looking down the inside of the Sauber, I think he's going to make that stick. He's going to get followed through by the Toro Rosso. The Toro Rosso and Travis side by side into turn 1. The Toro Rosso backs out. Whew. That was some mental stuff.
It's me gonna have a go on Game and Freak Plus now. He's gonna have a look on the inside? No.
Nah, it backs out.
Not quite. That's the back out. There's really good clean.
It is really good stuff back here.
Which means it's only a matter of time before we have one of the cars flying off into the barrier.
No, let's not hope for that.
No,
I think...
no. Let's hope no one ends up like Wehrlein did in Monaco earlier.
Oh wow, Travis in the Red Bull is in his Red Bull sandwich, making their way down to turn 9, I believe that is. This is actually very good stuff here.
Surely he's gonna have a look here, but no, you've got the Red Bull.
The Red Bull trying to pull a double overtake,
boxing him in.
Oh my goodness me!
Goodness, oh, he's had to
Travis having to cut the chicane.
He had to. He lost it a bit, and now Game of Freak Plus is going to
side by side. Oh, the Red Bull's gone off. Oh, but he saved it. He saved it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness me.
Who knew the best action would come down in 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th place?
I have to say the biggest winner from that situation was CJ, who actually made his way from 12th to 9th on that lap. As Travis is under pressure from a Toro Rosso behind him. I think a Toro Rosso is going to throw it down the inside. Nope, he's going to slot right behind. As Gaming Freak Plus, I think is going to make the move stick on It's Me 1, 2, 3. Does he? That's not good news. They have not made it around the corner. So I'd love to know what's happened there. It's Me 1, 2, 3 is down in 16th. They must have been a collision. Oh, that's a shame. Gaming Freak Plus and It's Me 1, 2, 3 have come together, and they're 17th and 18th respectively. That is a shame.
Yeah, it was going too well. It was going too good to be true, really, wasn't it?
It really was. As Travis here is
this was such a nice situation.
under pressure from the Toro Rosso. Look at the wheels.
Together.
Oh, Travis is
Mercedes
around. Oh, that's a disaster.
I have to say, that's going to get looked at, surely. Game of Freak Plus outbraked himself there on the inside line, did not keep to that line, crossed over and pushed the Mercedes off and then round, pushed him off onto the grass. They came again together, the Mercedes is round, and that MK Bourne there, he's down in 12th now behind Eva in the Renault. He is not going to be a happy man on those medium tyres.
He's not going to be a happy man. Let's see what the leader's up to. Let's see. Tizik is open just a bit of a gap to Michelangelo, and right behind, I think that's
battle for 5th here. We go on board. Johnny and Skivan.
Oh, Skivan. Ooh.
Side by side.
Oh, some brilliant action here.
But now we've got Mon. Is he going to have a look on Skivan? No. Little Block's on the outside of Mon.
Oh, wow. What a move.
And takes the place.
The Haas's medium tires coming to life.
Oh.
Skivan must be having a disaster on those softs. What's happened there? Johnny R95 has actually closed the gap and taken 5th place from Skivan.
That's some great stuff.
I don't think Skivan's softs like him.
No, he must have mistreated them.
Brilliant stuff here for 5th place, though.
Yeah, good battles all the way up the field, it seems. I say that, you've got 4 sticks in 4th. He will be delighted when he looks in his mirrors and see all those cars battling for 5th.
Yeah.
He can just pull away in that clean air.
Wow, those Haas's are looking very racy.
Turn 1. Coming to the penultimate turn now.
Something's wrong with the softs on Ski Van's Renault, because they shouldn't be wearing too much yet, but he's not even lapping at them. Oh, Skiven! Oh, what a huge moment with the Renault!
Whoa! Just saw the end of that.
Oh, that's going to allow the Haas and the mediums down. Ooh, no, he just changes his mind, slots right back in. Very smart.
Maybe he's looking to go on the inside or outside. Yeah, he's going to go on the outside and turn 2.
Probably
he's not going to get enough brake late. No. No, Skivan squeezes him out there.
Holds his position very well.
So we've still got Tizoff in 1st. No drama for him. Michael Angelo in 2nd with Parkway Drive. Oh, safety car! What's happened?
Oh, it's a safety car.
There's a safety car?
Oh, that's...
I have no idea.
What has happened? Well, that's very interesting. That means that this race is the first. No one retired, so that means it's gonna be a. It's definitely gonna be a one-stop race at this rate.
No, I went down the entire field. No one's round in a spin or in gravel or flown over the barrier. I'm really wondering what's actually happened there. Let's have a look on the racing director on the instance. No, I don't really make out what
I think the Super Soft runners are definitely gonna be in. If you're driving on softs or Super Softs, you need to come in. And
they're Super Softs are gonna benefit so much from this.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a one-stop race for everyone at this point now.
Mediums now, yeah, mediums. Nowhere on the next few laps under the safety car, and then they should be able to go to the end quite nicely.
Yep, on go the mediums. Let's see who's all bolted the mediums. Yep, basically everyone in the top 10. Martin's elected for... He stayed out in the softs. I'm not too sure why you'd want to do that. But Licky Blocks is leading this race in the Haas on his mediums. Oh, he's gonna be in trouble because he can't make the softs last the whole way. So he might have to come in for a set of softs and then super softs. Oh. Ah, that's a shame. That is a shame for him.
I have people on the mediums are going to struggle. Yeah. What do you mean? Got Game Freak Wilson's 3rd.
He's benefited big time from that one.
Yeah. I must have just pit.
Oh! They've hit the safety car just a tad bit.
Oh, Game Freak Plus just tagged the back of Tizo there. No drama though. Don't believe there's any damage.
Travis selecting for another set of super softs. Very interesting to see. It's me 123 is on the super softs as well. Ooh, Lucky Blocks race I think is over here. I don't know. I wonder if there's a rule about a max of having 2 safety cars of this. Because at the rate we're going, there's gonna be a 3rd safety car.
Yeah, you would think so.
You would think so. We're only a third of the way through the race. But at this rate, I think the mediums could see us to the end. So it's been a hectic 10 laps. Jeez.
It has.
We're still,
we've
still
gone
about 19 more to go.
100 to 0 to 100 to 0 again, real quick.
I think it's gonna be mental when the safety car pulls in because Lickle Blocks is gonna act like a bottleneck on those medium tires.
Yeah.
I actually see him being I can see him being a bit of a pain to get past.
I haven't made a stop yet, of course. And people have already made 2 stops. Trying to take full advantage of that safety car.
What has happened to the Haas? It's dropped a second suddenly. Is it going to be let through, or...?
Box down to second. Tizok's now back in the lead.
It's like he hit the safety car or something, I don't know.
That's an interesting one.
I'm not too sure exactly what happened there. But the drivers are well behaved, that's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Hopefully no one's losing any end plates or anything. Oh, good to see the stream has 5 likes.
So this is the next lap is the last lap under the safety car, so we can go back racing again.
Safety car is leading us through for another. I think it's me that might be the last lap. But I seriously hope that Lickle Blocks doesn't ruin any chance of a battle for first place here. But this has actually really helped. What's his name out? The leader Chiswick, because now it's gonna be a 1-stop, so you shouldn't be seeing anyone in his way for the rest of the race. Shouldn't have to worry about anyone 2-stopping or anything. Gaming Freaks Plus is in 3rd. He's made a huge jump. That safety car's helped him out a lot. Michelangelo
He started on the grid on 4th.
And then he dropped back, I believe.
He dropped back, yeah. Hold on a minute, look at the race director, right? MK Bourne started in 19th place. He's made a pit stop, he's on the mediums now. 7th. Gained 12 places this race.
That is not too bad. That is not too shabby.
That is, he's on his way to a masterclass there. He's on his way.
Just doing a rundown of the grid for our viewers. As the safety car's lights off, yep, the safety car's lights are off. We're about to go, and I just need to make sure that guy, Gaming Freaks, does not have a front wing. What's happened there?
Who doesn't have a front wing?
Gaming Freaks Plus. He's lost his wing completely. Oh no! What happened?
I really don't know. He must have tagged the back of the blocks. Oh dear! He's in the. Oh no! When the safety car speeds, he's going wide on corner. That is not.
He's pulling straight in. He will not be getting anyone's way.
He's got to go straight in.
Oh, I like this. I like this. Really backing up the pack. Oh my! Someone's wing has gone off another gravel trap. I wonder whose that is. As Chiswick has a good safety car start, and he'll drop Licky Blocks straight off on the run down to turn 1. Someone's on the wall!
Oh! Someone's in the wall!
Who was that?
That was MK Bourne who did that.
Oh.
Yeah, the Mercedes. And Johnny on the inside of Parkway Drive there, but Parkway Drive has the inside line going down to turn 2.
Oh, not anymore. I think the Haas on the inside.
Oh, no. Johnny's come back. On the inside. Very close.
So very close.
Has the better line. It has the better traction.
Mercedes does have a bit of lag.
Yeah, I noticed that before when I was on board.
And he's retired from the session.
Tires. That is a big shame. I just mentioned him before about gaining 12. How many places? Lots of places. I think it was 12. I think it was 19th to 7th. It's a real shame that kind of jinxed him there. On his way to a masterclass, 30 seconds later, retired. Oh, Sorry about that.
I wonder if Michelangelo can get a run on Lucky Blocks. Lucky Blocks is not doing too bad on those mediums though. I mean, you gotta remember he has had about 7 laps of being under the safety car, so his mediums are probably really fresh.
Yeah. It's going to be really interesting to see what he can do for this rest of the race and when he decides to pit. Is he going to go for he's going to go for soft, surely? No. No, he's going to go for super softs if they're really fresh. That's going to be an interesting one.
Let's see the battle for 9th here. It's Travis trying to make a move on the Sauber. Does he throw it down the inside? Oh, they go side by side into turn 1. Travis runs him a bit out of road and gets the move done brilliantly. Just squeezed him out and put it right up into 9th place. So far, the drivers are kind of driving their own race right now. They're a bit spread out a bit.
Yeah, we're not seeing much side-by-side action as we were a few laps ago, just before the safety car came out.
I believe there's about to be a battle for 2nd place with Lickle Blocks and Michelangelo.
Yeah.
And Parkway Drive is caught up.
Lickle Blocks on those mediums.
Here we go, lads.
Michelangelo's going to have a look on the inside. No, backs out.
Smart,
that would have been a silly move.
Smart.
On the better tyres. He's probably got more pace. Wait for that straight and see if we can get past a lot more easily there. Got 2 DRS zones.
As he runs a bit wide.
It's going to be in DRS zone on the rock. He might be a bit too far back. But Michelangelo has to be careful of Parkway Drive. Parking just behind him. And Michelangelo is going to make a move. Down the inside.
Easy
turn 1. And he's going to get it done. Is he?
Oh, side by side action.
Yes, he does just about.
Parkway Drive.
Oh, that was. Oh, Parkway Drive almost got involved there as well. Had to swerve wide a bit there. That was scary stuff.
Very scary
still
stuff.
In it, no damage. Three-way battle for 2nd place now. All Blocks goes wide onto the grass, and Parkway Drive swoops past to take 3rd place.
He's lost a lot of positions. He's actually gone down to 6th.
Johnny's coming right behind Parkway Drive now, and Martin goes past. He's down all the way to 6th now.
Jeez. There's a Ferrari all over the back of Red Bull back there too. I think there's a Ferrari catching that train on the super softs as well. I think that's the Ferrari of 4 sticks. But that is a big train that's accumulated slightly, I'd say, behind Michelangelo's Ferrari.
Well, it was held up by Blocks, and now there's got a lot of people wanting to get a podium place. In the first ever race in ILR. ILR 2 this is, by the way. ILR 1 will be streamed later on today, starting at 7 PM.
Oh, wow, look at that battle for 3rd, or for 2nd place. Ooh, Parkway Drive side by side.
Going side by side.
Oh.
Angelo has the inside line, but he goes, oh, Parkway Drive was thinking about doing a bit of a switchback. Not the smartest place to do it, and backs out. When he will try and no.
That's a beautiful
no. Dives out of the racing line, but then straight back in as he realises maybe that's not the smartest decision.
I think Michelangelo's really struggling on his mediums. I'm not too sure. The Ferrari's been struggling a bit on pace. I've noticed a lot.
Does he have a good enough setup for the race?
I think he had a bit of a qualifying setup.
And is that going to have a huge effect on him by the end of this race? 13 laps to go.
I don't expect those mediums to be more than 20% worn, so I just don't think that the car's hooked up to take the medium tires. They're not generating enough temperature in the rear wheels. It's just been struggling with grip.
Deals with the dirty air very nicely there. Goes Parkway Drive.
Goes.
And he's going to go around the outside into turn 1.
Can he make a stick?
Is he gonna
Yes.
make it? Yeah,
Doesn't fight it.
We'll make a mistake.
Brilliant move by Parkway
Very
Drive.
nice. Tizzle looks like it's just absolutely running away with this thing. A bit of debris there.
Oh,
he was retired. He was retired.
Ooh. I don't really want to know what caused that crash. It seemed like it was a pretty heavy impact.
I didn't see that, unfortunately, but I don't think. Did you see that?
No.
No.
I was too busy watching the interesting battle for 4th here.
You would lose the session. That's a shame.
Yeah, must have been a huge crash. You know what? Lucky Blocks is not leaving Martin alone in the softs. How long has Martin been on the softs for? One moment. Let me just check the race director. Martin has made a stop. Lucky Blocks has not made a stop. I'm trying to figure out why Martin's really struggling to get those younger soft tires to outrace Lucky Blocks' old medium tires. I don't have it. Look down the inside.
He's a slow driver. He's got good race about him. So that is a confusing one.
Check out this battle for 5th. It's actually all kicking off. As one of the Ferraris come in, I think he's going to take a medium set to the end.
He's getting closer. Blocks getting closer and closer. But
ooh, questionable defending.
On the outside there, but there was definitely not enough room there.
Questionable defending there from Martin.
Oh, he's got much closer this time. What a great exit from turn 1. He's going to go have a look on the outside into turn 2, round the outside.
Oh, he's going to squeeze him out.
Martin
yes, he
in
does.
The room, just about.
Oh!
Fox is going to get the inside. Very close.
Whoa.
Very close.
Oh, he's driven off.
Wide.
He's driven off. He's driven off.
Bottles 5th place.
What in the world happened there?
CJ's going to be all over the back of him.
I think that's going to allow CJ to go around the outside of Martin. What a move. Yeah, Martin's having an absolute disaster. I'm not too sure what's happened there with the... Those soft tires are not working on this car. He's slower than the medium
yellow wing?
He must have a yellow wing or something.
Damaged wing. The wing's still visible.
The wing still, all the elements on the wing still seem very visible.
Something's got to be wrong there, though.
Travis struggling on those super softs a bit. But what we haven't had for a while is the race rundown. So Tizik is still pulling an absolute masterclass from pole position. He's leading from Parkway Drive, who is pulling a gap over Michelangelo in 3rd. Johnny R95 is actually doing a very solid race. He's come from 10th place, he's up into 4th. Licky Blocks is yet to make a stop, he's in 5th. CJ is in 6th, who's actually been taken by Martin again. Martin's now up to 6th, CJ's down to 7th. Travis is in 8th. Now he's dropped to 9th. It's me is actually gotten to run him in the super softs, who's in 8th. Travis is 9th. Mr. Costa is 96th. Travis is down to 10th. He's actually pitted, I believe. So the drivers are making the pit stop. So I will go through it again. Tizik is in 1st. Parkway Drive in 2nd. Michelangelo in 3rd. Johnny R95 in 4th. Licky Blocks in 5th. Martin in 6th. CJ in 7th. It's me 12321 in 8th. Mr. Costa is in 9th. Four Sticks is in 10th. He's made his final stop. Skivan has been putting on a disaster today. He's down in 11th. Gaming Feast Plus is down in 12th. Tau S78 is in 13th. Travis has made his final stop for the mediums. Oh. Skivan's out. Skivan is out. What has happened there? Oh, you can see there's debris all over the track in the end of Sector 1. What has happened there? I think he's lost it on the grass. He must have lost it on the grass.
DNA Joe. And yeah, Skivan must have crashed right into that wall on the right hand side. Must have caught the rear on the left. Lost the car, swerved across into the right wall. And that is him out, and that is a real shame from one of the title favourites, you've got to say.
That is a real shame. And I've just been noticing, Parkway Drive has turned up the engine. The gap between him and the leader is now 1.4 seconds.
It's not over. Yeah, and it seemed a lot closer than it was before. Parkway Drive, is he going to put in a masterclass? Is he going to put the pressure on?
It's all about, does he want to push on these tires to get to the end? Because he needs to factor in the tire wear with his pace. So you never know. Daniel could be looking after his tires just to make sure he gets to the end. whereas Parkway Drive could be pushing like hell with the engine up, but may have nothing left. So it's gonna be a very interesting strategy to see what McLaren does here. But as for now, that gap is still set around 1.4, 1.7 seconds. It'll be interesting to see if that gap does close at any rate. Michelangelo sat nice and sound in third, I believe. Sorry. CJ, I believe he's on the mediums and he should be going to the end. And he's in fourth. He is being chased down by. No, he's actually gotten past Martin. Martin's still struggling on those softs, and I believe he needs to make another stop.
There's a battle actually going on track. There's actually a battle happening. Thank God for that.
Who's that?
For 8th place, Gaming Freak Plus and Little Blocks going into the chicane. Blocks, oh, he's lost a bit of time there, but he was just right behind Gaming Freak Plus there after in the second one. And I'm sure he's gonna. He's gaining back time again. And my super softs, those Little Blocks. Made that pit stop. Must have made it in the last lap.
Yeah, Little Blocks will have the run and he's done.
Yeah, but
should be an easy overtake.
Yeah.
The super softs are
should be.
It's gonna be questionable to see if they last the entire length of the race though. I think it's gonna have to move clear around the outside. Yep.
Yeah,
Gaming Freak Plus doesn't fight it. I think Little Blocks is gonna try and gun down. I believe that's his teammate. No, that's Force. It's 4 Sticks who's in 6th. I wonder if he can close that gap to the Ferrari. It'll be a bit of an ask because those super softs need to make the end of the race, and I'm sure Haas don't want him pushing those tires too hard.
Oof. 8 laps to go now. What has been a very
mental.
race, gotta say.
Yeah.
Tizok coming up to King MJJ's ghost car.
Johnny R95 has had a disaster. Why is he on the super softs? Way down on 11th. Gotta give it to them. There's still 15 runners in this race.
Martin's in the pits. Martin comes into the pits.
Yeah, those tires are not going to see the end. He's going to put on the super sauce and go to the end.
What should be interesting is, when is he going to come out? Can they have a car coming past now?
So, Mr. Costa on a 3-stop. Interesting strategy. So, most drivers have actually gone for a... So, the top 4 are all on the 1-stop. And there's a lot of drivers in a 2-stop, and there's one on a 3. Let's see how that battle for first place is shaping up. His Lucky Blocks, obviously, just the fastest lap of the race. He's on fresh supers. He's going to contest the fastest lap of the race with Martin, though, I believe. As DNA Joe does not fight the Williams, and the Williams goes through. Oh, bit of lag there. Mr. Costa getting the move done as easy as that. The question is, Michelangelo is slightly starting to catch on the Parkway Drive, and Daniel has lost. Oh no! Parkway Drive has skidded on the wall and hit the pit lane entry. Oh, that's been a disaster.
Oh, he's lost his wing.
He's lost his wing.
Oh no, I didn't.
He was, yeah.
Some reversing now.
Why? And he's sped in the pit lane.
Has he just sped in the pit lane?
He has to have.
No.
His race is.
Oh, this is.
I'm trying to figure out why is he in though.
Parkway Drive. He's got to drive through. That is a shame.
That is a shame.
And you have to think this race is pretty much over in terms of the battle for the lead.
Down into 7th and probably going to lose more time. As Travis goes right past Parkway Drive.
Pit lane now, but he will get past when he takes that penalty of a drive through.
It makes me think though, why was he pitting? Are the mediums not set to go to the end?
Depends when he pitted. What was mediums?
You see, he pitted. He's on the same strategy as Michelangelo and Tizik. So I'm trying to figure out, are those mediums going to make it to the end? Are we going to see Tizik and Michelangelo make another stop, or
Are they gonna have to risk it and then
Because
almost put
he
the
was
tires right on the limit?
Parkway Drive was given 2 safety cars, and he still couldn't make the tires last. Which makes me think, is the one stop really the better option? Michelangelo 6 seconds down from the lead, down in second place. CJ, who's actually on for a podium, and I believe he can make those tires last to the end. His nearest threat is Forrest, who is well behind him. I'm gonna say it's an absolute masterclass by CJ there. Oh, it was Michelangelo heavy lock up into turn 3, I believe that is. Oh, he's going to like grass a bit. I'm starting to think that those mediums may not see the end of the race.
I mean, nothing against Tizoc, but it would make the race interesting if he had to pit.
Yeah, I don't know.
But lap 24, you'd think go in pit now, or already have done it. So it looks like he's gonna he's gonna try and risk it, and one way or another.
Yeah.
He's either gonna get a puncture, and well, he has such a big lead over. Well, he'll obviously lose a couple of places, but he's so far ahead of some of the others that might not actually be too disastrous. But obviously, blowing a race win with a blown tyre.
Oh, look at this battle for
not
fourth
the
here.
best way you want to start.
There's a Hosco clear around the outside of 4 sticks. Wow, around the outside of the high-speed chicane. What a move! What a move! Who was that? That lucky Blocks is on a mission on the super soft tire. I don't know if he's going to be quick enough to catch CJ, who's up in third, as CJ is just going past the start-finish line. And Lucky Blocks is going to the penultimate corner. So I think CJ has pretty much cemented his podium position. What a drive. What a drive. Martin here is actually putting in a madness here. I think he's gotten past Travis. There's no way Travis can be able to keep up on those medium tires. But there's someone else who's catching. I think it's me 123 is also on the super softs, but he's not going to be there quick enough. Johnny R95 is also on the super softs. He's down in 9th.
Got about 4th.
Oh, got about a 4th. Nah, Blocks actually nailed 4 sticks around the outside. I think Blocks can switch those tires on and be gone. Unless I remember he did pit lap 20. So those tires aren't going to be alive for very much longer.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. When I first saw it was on the super softs, I was thinking, when did he pit? And are those softs gonna? It was lap 20, I remember.
Yeah, it was lap 20.
All that.
Still clueless to why.
How are they gonna make him?
Where is Parkway Drive now? What position is he in? He's down in 12th. He's well outside of the points. And at this rate,
second, wasn't he, before that accident?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel really...
He put one wheel in the grass and on the pit lane entry and spun.
No, it's easy to do, but it's so unlucky.
So unlucky.
I'm starting to put the pressure on Tizoc as well.
Tizoc has been pulling a masterclass. He's well ahead.
Battle for first has been, as
9 seconds.
Just made his way past Wizard Fatty, lapping a lapped car.
Oh, we'll take it back to the battle for 4th here. Ferrari's still within the DRS.
Oh, he gains massively.
Ooh.
Look at Blocks. He's AI. He's AI.
He's AI.
He's AI. Has he lost connection?
What has happened there?
And now he's not AI anymore. What happened there?
That is, did his controller die or something?
And now his mum must have walked across the screen.
Oh yeah.
That's
the only excuse I ever hear in league races.
Cat jumped on his TV, something like that.
Oh no. Well, this is actually going to make it interesting though, because he's inside the gearbox of the Ferrari. Oh! What a save! What a save! Wow!
Whoa! Be careful.
The question is, can
3
he actually?
laps to go.
Can he come back?
Oh. I don't know. Those tires, they've been what 6-7 laps almost now.
Yeah, they're too old. They're too old.
Shame. I wonder how Forsted's tires are doing.
Let's see. When did he pit?
I will check now. It looks like he pitted around lap 17.
Yeah, the super softs can make the distance. It's very questionable. Like let's look at blocks times. Yeah, those tires are well falling off the cliff now.
Still in DRS. Is he going to be able to catch up in his second DRS? So not to make an overtake, he's well too far back for that, but maybe on the next lap, he can just keep just behind, just close enough. Maybe he can make a last ditch to take that fourth place back.
Well, it is Parkway Drive who's had a disaster, but it's him versus the Williams for 11th place, and I honestly I feel sorry for the lad. I honestly thought he was gonna turn around and win, but he just one wheel in the grass that spun the McLaren and hit the pit wall.
You had two big stories really from today: is Parkway Drive and Skiban both retiring, and you know I thought these two, well, they still are title favourites, but this really damages their hopes.
Yeah,
straight off the bat.
Straight off the bat,
they're gonna have to hope. They're gonna have to hope that Tizoc also has a DNF or has a couple of races where he can slow down the points, because this guy seems really quick.
It seems really
won
quick.
That pre-season. He won that pre-season race in Malaysia, mostly in the wet, and now he looks set to win the first ever ILR race in Australia. So it's going to be really tough for anyone to beat him. I'd say he's the man to beat.
He is the man to beat, as Parkway Drive is working on the Williams here for 11th place. Let's just hope he keeps his head on and comes back stronger next week in Great Britain. I'd love to see him take it to... Getting very close to the Williams. Jeez. Needs to make sure he keeps his head on. He doesn't want any penalties going to England. I see him sliding a lot in that dirty air. The Williams frantically defending that 11th place position.
Can he get a consolation place into 11th? Around the outside into turn 1.
Beautifully done by Parkway Drive there.
Close. Clean race in there, lovely to see.
Lovely to see. That is brilliant stuff.
It will be for nothing in the end, though.
I feel sorry for the lad. I really do.
Yeah, I do too. He does not deserve this. He's really.
I'm really confused as to why he tried to pit in though, because as you can see, Michelangelo and Tizoc have made their medium tires work, but as soon as, I don't know, Parkway Drive must have been trying to pull a fast one or something, but yeah, one wheel in the grass and all grip went.
Okay, battle for 9th here.
Oh.
Johnny and Gamer Freak Plus.
Oh, this is looking feisty here.
Oh, he's got a great exit out of the chicane.
Oh, what a run! Oh, what a move! It got it done before the heavy braking zone in sector 3.
Now, they're in sector 3 and he's made the move, but Johnny will surely have the DRS twice. Is that going to be enough? Can Game and Freak Plus even catch up to its
Yeah, they might catch that Sauber.
Possibly. What tyres is he on?
Nah, Johnny's tires have gone. He can't even get the run on the DRS. I think that's Gaming Freak. Gaming Freak is 9th or 8th. But what a move that was.
Itimi is on the super softs. He's got a warning about his fuel. So we can't, surely he's not going to be able to put it in rich mix for this final lap and make sure he gets that place.
He needs to turn the engine down.
Put it in lean? Is he going to have to be in lean? That would make it really interesting.
But it's, you know, it's the man of the hour. Nah, it's the man of the hour here, Tizoc, who's going through the penultimate corner into the final corner in the Force India. What a drive. He's led it, I believe, every single lap almost. What an absolute masterclass by that man. And he brings it home and wins in Australia. What a drive by Tizoc. He was the favorite to win, and he's done it. The
first ever ILR2 race is won by Tizoc. Absolute masterclass.
Michelangelo comes home in second place. He's followed in by, let's take a look at the rundown. It's CJ who brings it home on the Red Bull into 3rd place. Gaming Freaks, what happened? He's retired from the session just before the finish line.
Oh no! Oh, unlucky, bro. Tough luck.
Unlucky.
Wait, that drive will get a.
What a. And
possibly challenging for 25.
Travis has finished 5th. What a drive! He brought that back to 5th.
Great drive. Yeah, that's fantastic stuff.
How is Martin
The
brought
last point goes to Parkway Drive.
to Parkway Drive? Oh, he scored it.
He will not be happy.
So it looks like it's Tizik from who's won from Michelangelo in second. Four Sticks has brought it home in third. How did he do that in the Ferrari? Martin in fourth. Hold on, where's CJ gone? That says he's finished 10th. Maybe my thing is all messed up. I'll just take a look at the actual race results at the end. But there is a Haas on the straight with a missing wheel. Oh my.
Okay. That's it. Do you want to take us through the race results?
My race results are all over the shop.
Oh, well, I'll do. In first, Tizok. Just an absolute masterclass from him. Second place, Michelangelo. Solid drive all the way through, being in that top three as well. 4 Sticks. A great drive, started in 5th off the grid. Northants or Martin in 4th place there. Up from 6th on the grid. Travis, amazing, up how many? 9 places. And then we've got It's Me, Johnny, Liquor Blocks, Parkway Drive, and Tao rounding up the top 10 for the first ever race.
That was a good race. That was a
really
good
good
race.
race.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will probably stream ILR 1 on my personal account as I put in a disaster. So
Oh, yeah.
I'll see you guys in Silverstone, yeah?